Cooking with the Vegan Zombie. What's up? Welcome back. We survived another week. Today, we're gonna make something called Seitan. It's a really great meat substitute, and you're gonna love it. Here's the ingredients we're gonna need: vital wheat gluten, chickpea flour, nutritional yeast, some garlic, soy sauce, veggie stock, turmeric, olive oil, 1 onion, parsley, salt, and pepper. So the first step is to take all the dry ingredients and mix it together. We'll start with the vital wheat gluten, the chickpea flour, and the nutritional yeast. And we'll put it in one bowl, and then all the wet ingredients in another bowl. Now what we have in here is 1½ cups of the vital wheat gluten, a ½ cup of chickpea flour, and a ¼ cup of the nutritional yeast. We just have to stir it together, and then we'll mix our wet ingredients. Okay, for the wet ingredients, we need 3 cloves of garlic. And what we do with the garlic is take the skin off, and then grate it. There can be little chunks in there too, it doesn't really matter. So we'll grate all our garlic. We'll just add all the rest of the wet ingredients, and then we'll combine the wet with the dry until you form a really firm dough. We just have to add a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and start with a cup of the veggie stock. But you might need a cup and a quarter, or a cup and a half, depending on how much your dough needs. A little, for color, you add the turmeric, about a pinch or 1/8 of a teaspoon, just like that. And about a teaspoon of salt. And then you're ready to add the two together. We're going to pour the wet into the dry. So it looks like we'll probably need a little bit more stock, but make sure you really stir it. Probably about a tablespoon. Yes. Feel free to get it right in here with your hands. Yeah. Like that. You're gonna have to knead it for about 10 or 15 minutes anyway. You can beat it like it owes you money. Alright, so that's about what you want it to look like, and then you're gonna transfer it over to a cutting board. This looks exactly like a zombie brain. Okay. Now we can start kneading it. But I don't need anything. Just fold it in itself, smush it down. Alright, once it's kneaded, just set it in the wet bowl and let it sit for about 20 minutes. Now it's time to make the veggie broth for our seitan. We're going to start with 3 cups of veggie stock that you can buy at the store, or you can make it yourself. We'll touch back on that on another episode. A tablespoon of parsley, a tablespoon of soy sauce, this whole onion, she's got to go, a whole tablespoon of whatever this stuff is, olive oil, and then some cracked pepper, fresh cracked pepper. 3 cups of veggie stock. This doesn't have to be exact either, because it's all just going to be in the mix. I don't know what that means, but that was terrible. I'm making a mess over here. We don't have time though. We've got to get this done. There's 2 cups. And shablammy. 3 cups. Zombies. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. A tablespoon of olive oil. And a tablespoon of parsley. Oh God, get out. Get out. Get out. Okay. Now we just need something sharp. Ah! Ah! We have to cut our garlic and our onion. Oh, hi. Alright, so we're going to cut our onion into a large dice. In the last episode we went into detail how to really chop the hell out of an onion, so you should check that out. And these just have to be a large dice, so they don't have to be perfect. And then just garlic, you just have to give it a rough chop. And that's it. We add it to our broth. Finish off a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then whisk it all together. Oh. Looks gross, huh? Who's ready to make some cutlets? I know I am. We're gonna roll this guy out and cut him into 4 pieces. You're making a big log like this. Log. Yeah, that's about good. Cut it into quarters. Flatten them out into little cutlets. That's about perfect for your size. You want a perfect size. You can roll it out into 1 big sheet or 2 big sheets, but I like the cutlets because that's about 1 serving for me. Put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of your pan. Peter pan. Oh. Spread it nice and even. A 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. And then pour this stuff right on top. Cover it with tin foil. Pop it in the oven at 350 degrees. Set your timer for 1 hour. After an hour, we're going to flip it over. Nope. Zombie 3 for week 3. Merry Christmas. Alright, so we're going to pull the seitan out of the oven right now. It's been about an hour. Pull it out, take a look at it. That's what she said, huh? Oh, it looks good. Get under it. Try not to break it apart. And flip it over. Once they're all flipped over, it looks like there's quite a bit of liquid in there, so I'm going to leave it uncovered. If you check it and it looks really dry, keep it covered, but for the next hour we want that to really kind of absorb into the seitan. So we're going to put it back in the oven for another hour and check it. This is our finished product. As you can see, there's only 3 because I ate one of them. That's how good it was. Now, these will freeze really well. You can put it in some tin foil, throw it in the freezer, and you can make barbecue seitan. You can put it in stew. You can slap somebody with it. Whatever you want to do with it, it's fine. But it freezes really well, so hope you enjoy it. I think that's about it for today. So if you want, check us out on YouTube. Go to TheVeganZombie.com. We're on Facebook, MySpace. You know it. Okay, look. I think I heard something outside. So we're going to cut this really short. I'll see you next time. Maybe. The Vegan Zombie. The Vegan Zombie. Ooh. The Vegan Zombie. The Vegan Zombie. Yeah! The Vegan Zombie. The Vegan Zombie. Cooking with the Vegan Zombie. The Vegan Zombie. Yeah! The Vegan Zombie. The Vegan